Dzień dobry. Good afternoon. Hello and welcome, everybody. Scooby Hugs here on the Maitreya Eco-Village. And today we are doing some natural building, working on a meditation sanctuary. And the process includes sand, straw, clay, kind of like a straw bale design. Show you what I've been doing today. So I took some of the clay from here. This is our wood shop. This is eventually going to be the community kitchen here. And we mixed the clay. And then I had to carry these buckets of clay, straw, dirt, and to our meditation sanctuary that we're building here at the Eco-Village. I'll take you through the garden. Let's see. This is our garden. And so the process involves the right mixture of clay, dirt, sand, and straw, which here. We have Mr. Bowman.
Hello.
He's here to tell us a little bit about natural building, meditation sanctuaries, and how to live a really beautiful life.
Well, I'm applying an earthen plaster to the side of what is going to be our octagonal shaped meditation sanctuary. And this is a type of plaster that doesn't come in a 50-pound bag at the Home Improvement Center. This is made out of dirt, sand, and chopped up straw. People have been building like this literally since the dawn of civilization, or probably technically before the dawn of civilization. And the beauty of this is you take these natural materials and you build a house out of them in such a way that the house can then turn back into natural materials. So it's like a truly cyclical thing. The house is recycled back into the dirt. What we call recycling in our society is not truly cyclical. We take oil, we make it into a plastic bottle, we go glug, 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 and throw it away, and then maybe that plastic in that bottle will get recycled into some of that plastic deck lumber kind of stuff, so it's a much lower grade form of plastic, and then that will then go to a landfill when it reaches the end of its service life. That's not a cyclical process, it's a linear process. Oil, plastic bottle, plastic lumber shit, and then landfill. Nature knows how to recycle. A tree falls down in the forest, gets broken down into this unfathomably complex biological system. It produces no toxicity and no waste, and it ultimately results in another tree. Now that is a truly sustainable system. Indeed, if trees were not sustainable, we wouldn't have them. They would have died off a long time ago. So that's an example of how to arrange our thinking where this whole idea of sustainability is concerned, because what is commonly called sustainable isn't really sustainable. There's a lot of greenwashing that goes on. Politicians and bureaucrats, they always say, oh, this is sustainable, that's sustainable. Nope, none of it is sustainable. When you look at it through the lens of a more rigorous set of criteria, you realize that genuine, meaningful sustainability is a dauntingly complex, remote, far-flung ideal. It's going to be really difficult to achieve, but the good news is we will achieve it because we have no choice in the matter, and anything that we don't do voluntarily as a society, we're going to do involuntarily as a society. So we have every reason to get on with this difficult transition that's coming toward us. And the longer we wait, the longer we procrastinate, the longer we say, oh, so technology is going to solve these problems for us, the more wrenching and traumatic and difficult this transition is going to be. So we have every reason to get on with the difficult matter at hand of building a truly sustainable world civilization.
Thank you.
Is that enough for now?
That was great.
Okay. I'm standing up on the top of a ladder, so it's not even
Right.
spot yet.
So this is the second coat. We did the first coat last week to the meditation sanctuary here at the Eco-Village, and we had a lot more hands that day, but the second coat is going on well. It gets a really nice finish, and Let's give you a little sneak peek of what's inside here. This is the what's going to be the future meditation sanctuary. And this hammock got a lot of use for me at one point.
Hello, you again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a straw clay infill wall system. You can see you take loose straw and you dribble clay slip all over it, then you toss it like a salad, and then you ram it into forms that are going to contain it inside a wooden framing system. And then you have it, when you strip the forms, you have this dense straw clay infill, and we're putting an earthen plaster over it to protect it. And it's going to be a meditation sanctuary, my belief being that human consciousness has got to change if we're going to get through this, because we got too many knuckleheaded people just in deep delusion about where we stand. So I think that meditation is a really good way to enhance your ability to think clearly, to believe what is true as distinct from believing whatever the fuck happens to be convenient, like, oh, the wise and invisible hand of the free market is the most appropriate mechanism for regulating the production and distribution of goods and services. You know, we have people who actually believe that, and these people are in the White House and in Congress and in the heads of the corporations, and they believe this nonsense. Why don't we have a chimpanzee with a Ouija board making society's most important decisions? It's ridiculous, you know. So anyway, we as a species need to learn how to think more clearly. And that, for me, is the main basis for doing making a meditation sanctuary here at Maitreya Eco-Village.
All right, so you've heard it from the architect directly. He's been here 26 years building this eco-village called the Maitreya Eco-Village of Eugene, Oregon. And a lot of the structures, there are 15 different buildings here, are all natural built buildings up to building codes of the Western technology. And this is kind of the process is like. And, this mud, by the way, does amazing things for your skin. People go to spas and sauna and pay for this stuff, and I get to play with it all day here at the village. So really grateful, honored to be here, the Maitreya Eco-Village, getting to work with Robert Bowman. He's a supreme doctor, master builder, and one of the scientists here at the village, and he's been spending, like I said, 26 years here building some of the amazing structures here at the village. I live in that one. It's over there. That's like the apartment complex between the garden. And to give you an idea of what these structures look like when they're complete, is kind of the straw bale architecture. This is a look at the one that was completed several years ago, probably 15 years ago. And they use this structure as like a community room. And so it's a really nice, this is where we do our music and have community meetings. I'm going to be leading a kirtan here. I just finished writing a songbook of kirtan jams, chords. So if you're into doing some mantra chanting, hit me up and I'll shoot you that PDF. But a lot of good times here at the village, and just wanted to show you a life of permaculture and what it's like to do some natural building with some supreme, awesome people, and getting dirty and loving it. Loving everybody. Have a good one. Blessings be.